Hey guys, what's up? This is Void of Dust Gaming, and this is one of the few matches that I'm playing with Valhein. Valhein is like not the favorite ADC that I'm playing. As you might know, I don't like ADCs in general, so this is not the favorite position that I play. I don't like the heroes. I had some recent wins with Talanas. I like the range that she has, but with Valhein you basically experience that he is quite fast, he is quite capable with his stun, with his damage, but I think his ult is just bullshit. Like I've never seen an ult like that. Like it's not even damaging things. Like I don't know why they kind of, is it for style reasons or what is this? I don't like it. Like his ult is bullcrap and I don't like it, so I don't know why people are playing it. And I think mainly the damage from Valheim comes from fast shots and from dealing damage, stunning them, damage, stunning them, damage, stunning them, damage, and the speed increase that he gets. So this is going to be a good example of how to utilize that. I'm not the best player in terms of ADC carries, so you're not going to have like some kind of in-depth special ADC strategies that you can get out of this video, but I think it's some nice gameplay. At the end of the game, we are winning it, and we have some struggle at the start because, as you can see, I am all alone on the lane, and I just don't get why people are somehow getting that into some kind of weird gaming position stuff. Because as you can see, we have Liliana, we've got Zenial, we've got Zephyra, and we've got a Butterfly as the fourth pick. And I'm the AD carry. So usually, if people start to think and if they use their brains, you can totally do a line between Void of Dusk, me as the AD carry, we've got Zephyra as a pretty solid support hero. Zenial could just do solo on the top lane, and Liliana would be mid. And we are playing nothing like this. It doesn't make sense at all. Now Zephyra comes down, but I think it's just for a short reason. And it just doesn't make any sense. And people do this all the time. And I'm like, yeah, okay, first blood, that is cool. I'm like, whoa, I don't have that much experience with the AD carry, but as soon as Zephyra comes down, things are suddenly starting to happen, and this is going to be really good for the entire game, because now we can start pushing a bit on the tower, dealing some damage. I was afraid of getting the health pack, and not even that, like even worse, I got the shot. So right now I'm like, okay guys, I need a recall because we've got that stupid Quillen in the jungle. Quillen's like one of the worst junglers that you want to have if you have to play the AD carry. Like if I'm playing Scud, if I'm playing some other tanky, like a beefy tank, Zenial for example, Aaron for example, I don't care a single fuck about Quillen. It just doesn't bother me. Like, yeah, I do pay attention that Quillen might be around me. I see his footsteps and stuff like that, and I will be a bit more defensive. Of course, I'm not going to push the tower if I realize that Quillen is just around my base, but I will not like change my complete playstyle just because Quillen is somewhere around. But if you're playing the AD carry and you have like a level 4, level 5 Quillen, you have to be really careful on what you do, how far you push and stuff like that, because Quillen is just such a badass. Like his stupid good positioning from that ult here, I have to admit that. But Quillen is such an idiot because of his stealth power and his insane burst. Quillen has one, maybe like the, not one of the, but like the, and here he comes, like, and I'm like, fuck, get off me. And I'm really lucky that I've got sprint here. But Quillen is like, if he's approaching you from behind, you are dead if you are the AD carry. That is like a solid outcome of a fight against Quillen. But the good thing about Valhein, and that was what I wanted to show you, like what I really like about it, is that the Valhein has an instant stun, and I don't have to do anything for it. Like I just have to have the other person, like the Quillen, in range, and I can just press my 2 and the stun comes, and that gives me a window where I can actually just run away and get out of his threat range. And this is really important, because otherwise, if you're not able to just go and leave, Quillen is just bursting you dead. That's as In German we would say that's as sicher as the Amen in der Kirche, which means like that's as secure as the Amen in church, because there will always be an Amen at the end of church stuff, like church hours or however you want to call it. So you gotta be really careful if you are playing against Quillen, because Quillen is just such a sneaky ass, such a sneaky bitch, and he's just kind of trying to get you from behind, and that's what Quillen does. That's what Quillen's really good at. But for example, if you take let's say Yorn has more difficulties. Violet can just roll out. She doesn't have any stun or crowd control besides her grenade, like the grenade that she's throwing. So you are not really in a good position against them to really get away. And I'm lucky to get away here, because that could have been worse. Like, and look at that. I just stopped him. Like, I don't know how I did it, but maybe his targeting was kind of like on percentage rather than actual health. So that could have been the reason why he was fighting against me. I think that Sephara has gotten some health back because she has those abilities, like that's her passive. But in the end, I just feel like he could have killed me here easily. Like, he has had more life. That would have been quite easy for him. But in the end, like this is just some kind of like a good game. This is like, oh, this is like the second death that was so useless, and I'm really like, it hurts when you play the game, but when you have to rewatch it in order to kind of like get what you have done for a video, because that's what I'm doing afterwards. I check the videos and see if I can use them. It's because I think it's not only dependent on if you win, but how you win or how you lose a game. Because sometimes it's like really good lesson if you want to show people how not to play. You can play, show them like a video where you have lost. And so I have been looking at those two deaths, and I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, am I really this stupid? Like, it cannot be. And I just have those games where I feel like, wow, I have been playing godlike, like 16 kills and just 2 deaths, and the other team was actually quite good. And then I have those games where I'm like, I think someone just put my brain out before I kind of like used my mobile to play games. Like, someone must have got rid of the brain, like the part of brain, or like the small piece of brain that I have inside my head, because otherwise there isn't a good explanation for things like that. It's like completely retarded brain farts. Big time. Like really big time. And here I had the feeling like we have been doing a good job. Like, we have been defeating them, and it's like a bit of lackluster here for the enemy team, because it's basically like some kind of slapstick. First enemy comes in, defeated. Second enemy comes in, defeated. Third enemy comes in, defeated. So this is like a really bad example on how you should play team fights. And that's something that I have learned from playing AD carry a bit more often. I think AD carry, if you want to play a good AD carry, and if you want to get better in the game in general, it's always a good thing to play AD carry, because they are so stupidly squishy that you really learn how to position yourselves. And sometimes, like I said, sometimes it works better, sometimes it works less, and that is like the problem. Like, yeah, that death could have been avoidable as well, because we were low, we were standing around, there wasn't any means in getting that tower because we don't have the wave pushed. So that was like complete nonsense. We wasted of time, and we did not only waste time, it also resulted in getting 2 players killed from my team. So we should have retreated, we should have put an eye on other objectives, and this was just stupid again. But I think at the moment we are doing quite well, and if I'm checking the statistics right now, like, I'm the one who was killed most often. So maybe you should not watch me or like pay attention on how my positioning skills are, because like I'm the one who got killed most often. So yeah, I mean, you have seen the first 2 deaths. They have been pretty dumb. They could have been avoidable like pretty easily. The third one, yeah, argumentally that could have been okay. Could have been not. So that's not really that much of a problem. I mean, we're still in the leading, and I'm like, kill let's get away. I don't want to get into Quillen's range, but then he just plays around and he knows that I am able to poke him. But there we go. There's the ult. And I should have... Good thing would have been if I would have used my 2 earlier, because that would have just meant for Liliana and me that we could have basically just nuked him with our abilities. But then unfortunately we did not, so yeah, whatever. Easy peasy, like I did. That's like the same situation, vice versa, as you've seen before. Why is Fennec staying in lane? Without Thane, without any help, without any support, there was no meaning in doing so. It was just kind of like a greedy move, and it wasn't even a good greedy move, because a good greedy move would just have meant that he would have been able to like stay here. But he didn't, and that gave us the opportunity to wipe his team, so we aced them right now. That is a really good outcome of that team fight. Like, it was the same situation. It was the same situation as you have seen before with my team in the river against them, and it was like a copy of that scene. So they were, I'm running in, I'm getting killed, I'm running in, I'm getting killed, I'm running in, I'm getting killed. Like, what is the sense? Like, why do you do things like that? And I have teams sometimes where someone is like, I can pick up everything, but oh, the enemy is not low. I'm dead now. That's unfortunate, bye-bye. So this is kind of like, why are they doing this? This doesn't make any sense. Now I have to get out, because I know that Thane has his ult, and Thane's ult is bad. And then I'm getting back in, and I'm like, this was some brain fart moment. The only good thing about that scene is that I have been checking that my team is about to come. So this gave us the opportunity to get 2, or I think even 3 of them for the 1 kill that they have done to me. Yeah, right now you see me, pro player, checking the passives on my items. Okay, no, that didn't give us any opportunity. Enemy double kill. But then it's okay, because the Grok doesn't have that, doesn't have that much. And even Sephira's like, what the like, what did happen? Like, what's going on? Like, why is this happening? But the good call is that we will be done with this game soon. So this is like the end sequence of that. And I'm critting quite well. Like, I do not crit that high, so my damage output isn't high in numbers, but my damage output is high in stacking abilities, because that is like bam, 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 bam. It's like Valhein is like a machine gun. Like, I will call that video Machine Gun Valhein. That's good. That sounds good. You always need to have catchy titles, because no one else will watch them otherwise. Look at that. It's like shoot, 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 projectile, 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 projectile. And the good thing is, right now, I do get health back. Dum, 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 dum. I let Xaniel do his wave clearing, because that just means stacking stuff. And I'm like, well, Fennec, you might just be dead, and he is. Sometimes you just have that enemy who is like, I don't have like something personal against that Fennec player, I just hate Fennec, so it's really important for me that I do kill Fennec. Really important. And that's the last tower. Yeah, I haven't used that new feature, like, I don't really get it. Like, it just takes so long. Yo! Yo! My mom's calling like we're going to eat something. Happy birthday. What's that? Yeah, I'm like re-celebrating my birthday. And now I'm critting like 1,600. How great am I? Like, this is so good. Look at that. Look how fast they're getting killed. And that's like, no, dude, not you. And I even, like, with that sprint, I was able to get. And that's me. With that sprint, I was able to get out of the range of not only my friend, but not only Quillen, but I also dodged Thane's super powerful ulti, and I'm like, godlike, like I'm so good after all these brain fart moments. That is something you really need to cheer yourself up sometime. And it's important. I think it's important to celebrate moments like that. Look at that ult, like it doesn't even do damage. And is there some cool effect or something? And I lied to you, like I said, this is going to be the end, and it wasn't. And I knew it. But as you guys are not watching the video until this point of the game, it doesn't matter, because you will not find it out. So I don't really care. Bam, 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 bam. He's really good at killing things fast. Like, I really like that. I really like this. So this is it. Minion gone, minion gone, minion gone, minion gone. And there we go. There we go. That was Liliana. That wasn't me. And now my kit is full. Like, I've got Fenrir, so I'm good with that. I'm killing that monkey, so I will get some life back, and the Drake has been summoned. So this is like the final push. Like, if you are in that position and everyone is on the field, you have got the core, you have got the Drake. You know that this is the last attempt, and you will either win because you get the final push, or you will be dead and you won't get the final push. And that is something that might happen as well, but I got my ulti here. I get the double kill because I killed that stupid Tulan, and whoa, we went there. So amazing, so good. Best Valhein ever, whatever, like, yeah, could be. Yeah, guys, Sephiro was like the best player in this game, which is alright with me. But, you will see right now, we are getting back to... We are going back to the title screen, and this is like old patch, like we have new patch right now, so you will see this, but this is something that I have been playing before. And as you can see, I was the second best player, and that was really, really good. So guys, thanks for watching. This was What If Does Gaming. Appreciate a like, and see you soon tomorrow.